So how do you keep an audience engaged during a virtual presentation? This is a question I get all the time. And it starts with getting their voices in the room as soon as you start your presentation. That means you're not starting your presentation by introducing yourself. You're not going into a lengthy explanation about what you're going to be talking about, but you simply ask a question that gets your audience's voices in the room, either via chat or through the raise your hand function and then allowing them to unmute themselves. This does a couple of things. First, it allows you to relax because you aren't necessarily needing to perform right away. You can rest and allow people to come in slowly while you're hearing what they have to say. And it also just pops that bubble of stress that you feel when you fire up your camera and start your webinar. So getting people's voices in the room in the first few minutes of your webinar or your event or your meeting is really going to help engage them right away. It's going to reduce your stress levels, and it's going to set the expectation that you expect them and want them to participate as the presentation moves along. And then continuing that engagement through the entirety of your presentation is super important as well, because as you know, connecting with the audience is one of the most important things to do when you are presenting, or else your message just simply won't land. So you start by inviting their voices into the room with a question, and then in every 5 minutes of your presentation, you really need to have some kind of engagement opportunity, meaningful engagement opportunity for the audience. And a few of them right now are asking questions, of course, having them answer either via the chat, having them share their voices over their mics, or just asking a rhetorical question that does the job sometimes of getting that engagement, getting people participating in the event that you're doing. Another way to continue that engagement throughout the entirety of your presentation is by creating what I like to call a quick audience spotlight moment. So that means actually bringing people into the visual space by making them a panelist on a webinar, or just allowing them to have the spotlight, so to speak, in a meeting. You present them with a meaningful question that they can answer, and then you give them a defined amount of time to answer it in. And then that is great because it allows you, again, to relax, and B, it shows everyone that you're willing to share the spotlight and you value what other people have to say about your topic. So create audience engagement from the beginning in your virtual presentation and maintain it throughout the entirety of your presentation by engaging your audience every 5 minutes. If you want to go deeper in virtual presentation skills and really want to master this skill set, then I encourage you to sign up for my Virtual Presentation Skills Bootcamp starting on November 17th. In the bootcamp, you'll learn best practices and really tactical approaches to how to create and deliver a great virtual presentation. You'll get live coaching with me, and you'll also get access to a virtual presentation skills workbook that I created to help you through the course, but then for any presentation you're giving in the future. So sign up today, you won't regret it, and I'll see you in class.